Hello dear all beautiful students, welcome all once again for our today's session. We already discussed many of the SQ types of question from different chapter. Now we are going through some important SQ from chapter 6. Yes, first one, the middle layer of artery is made up of the middle layer of artery made up of actually what types of muscle. Okay, this one will be like that type of question we'll discuss. At first write this one. Yes, tunica intima is made of what type of tissue? Is made of what type of tissue? Number 3 is blood pressure is measured by which machine? Blood pressure is measured by which machine? This one is the number 3rd. We will discuss at first, right? The normal range of diastolic and systolic pressure. What is the normal range actually? Number 5, we will go through understanding about what is pulse rate. Number 6, what type of cholesterol is known as bad cholesterol? And number 7, if we try to write some important points, triglyceride exist in which part of the body? So these are the very important SQ types of question we have written here, and we will try to understand this one. Yes, I have seen some of my good students are connecting here. Okay, Savin watching, Arnob, Savin, Safur, Nahian, Muntasir, Saraf, okay, Aryan. Yes, almost I want to say that everyone welcome to here, and very importantly we will learn many of the SQ types of question in previous time as like as the previous time. Now we are in here. So welcome to here. Those students are the common face. I have seen the here. I just get your presence every time. You don't think that, oh, it is going on as usual. No, my dear students, I am counting your presence who are connecting me every time, in my every class. It is connecting, and when I will meet you, I will tell you in which way I can explain that how many classes you are attending or not. Okay, by the way, the middle layer of artery is made up of what type of tissues? It is the first question. The middle layer of artery made up of what type of tissues? If we say there, we can easily write there involuntary muscle. Okay, involuntary muscular tissue. Okay, muscular tissue. Involuntary muscles or muscular tissue. Very important question. It is asking several times in different types of term exam, and not only that, it is asking for in the SSC exam also. So the middle layer of artery made up of involuntary muscular tissue. So don't have missing this point to get that one. You are not here. So this one is the involuntary muscular tissues is the first one. Tunica intima is made up of what type of tissues? Tunica, can you heard this one in before? Tunica intima is actually simple endothelial tissue. Very, very important two question. Simple endothelial tissues. Very important this one. Tunica intima tunica intima is made up of simple endothelial tissue, and it is asking in several times what is where it is found in. Tunica intima present in simple endothelial or made up of simple endothelial tissues. Okay, blood pressure is measured by which machine? We know that everyone. Sphygmomanometer. Everyone you know this one, but spelling can have to be corrected. So third question was blood pressure is measured by which machine? Yes, it is important. It is also important. It is asking several, but commonly someone write the measuring equipments of the barometer, like barometer and the air pressure measuring, but sphygmomanometer is the measuring machine of blood pressure. So keep it in mind there. The normal range of diastolic and systolic pressure. If it is asking, students always write 80 to 120. Yes, it is correct. 80 to 120, it is correct. But specifically, if it is the diastolic, 65 to 90 range is corrected or connected. 65 to 90, and this one is systolic pressure. So this one will be 100 to 130. This one is connected. That means 120 is the range. If it is up to 130, that is also be correct. Okay, or you can write 100 to 120. The normal range of diastolic, normally we know that the 80 and 120 is the range, but in between them normal range of the diastolic, if it is asking for, 65 to 90. Okay, and systolic pressure 100 to 130. That means 120 is the range of the optimum range, but if it is more than 120, it is accepted out up to 130. So it is also very important one for knowing that point, not only for range, diastolic 80, systolic 120. In between them, diastolic range and systolic range in optimum level, normal level, it is counting there. Pulse rate. Yes, pulse rate for connecting the artery. Okay, rate of normally if we write rate of blood drops, counting in artery. Sometimes when you visit to the doctors, doctors touch your this one artery. Try to find out the artery and just press and hold up and see that the pulse rate. Pulse rate means drop of the blood. Yes, it is okay or not. Some beat can getting from there. So this is the pulse rate. Yes. So also asking if it is 1 marks question, that times you can easily get it there. Hope so you understand this one also. Yes, now what type of cholesterol is known as the bad cholesterol? Actually, it is LDL. There are three kinds of cholesterol we can see nowadays: LDL, HDL, and triglyceride. LDL, HDL, and triglyceride. This is the three types of cholesterol we have found. On the basis of that one, LDL is the low density lipoprotein. Low density lipoprotein is known as the bad cholesterol. High density lipoprotein is known as the good cholesterol. And another one is also the triglyceride, and this triglyceride exists in which part of the body? If it is asking for what will it will be going on there. Yes, what I say, this is the triglyceride exists in which part of the body? Triglyceride exists in which part of the body? Can you write, anyone who are connecting well for understanding that points? Triglyceride exists in which part of the body? Which part of the body? Triglyceride exists in which part of the body? Who are joining? Can you have connection with them or can write the answer also? Triglyceride present in which part of the body? That is in the plasma. Plasma of the blood. Many of the students don't know about this one. Plasma, blood cell and plasma are the two parts in the blood composed of. So triglyceride stored in or exist in or present in the plasma. Very important this one. So what we learned today, my dear students, very importantly, every day I make you understand almost around 7 to 10 question in the range in between them. Most of them the 7, and then uprise up to 10 question of each and every topics. Why? Since I told you that the many of the students are not joining here, and I also told you that we have completed the topics based study full biology book. Then we are now take a project to complete the SQ types of question from each and every chapter to know themselves and find out some very important SQ types of question and make it note. Okay, it was our pre-plan, and already we have completed many of the chapters SQ. Many of the chapter we have completed, and on the basis of that criteria, today we are coming here 6 and already started 6 and learn many of the question. When we complete our SQ types of question, then after what will waiting for you and what will happen there? Yes, then we have the lots of way to complete the CQ types of test paper based study. Then we can try to understand about the statistical view, like what we say, that is the important points or 2 marks question, comprehensive types of question ongoing on there. So, and that is the point of value, and we will try to understand about that specific points. In this way we will go through understanding about the important topics. Okay, so that is the matter. If we ensure the note, of each and every topics, that times it will be very enrichful and we can be very enriched with knowledge. The 7 question today is the middle layer of artery made up of, I write here, involuntary muscular tissues or involuntary muscles. The tunica intima is made of what type of tissue? Simple endothelial tissue. Very, very important, simple endothelial tissue. Blood pressure is measured by which machine? Sphygmomanometer, we know that one. Then the normal range of diastolic and systolic pressure, in between them 80 to 120 is the optimum range, but if it is in the diastolic 65 to 90, systolic 100 to 130 is counted there. What is pulse rate? We already finding the rate of blood circulation and drop of blood in our artery. Counting in our artery is the pulse rate. What type of cholesterol is known as the bad cholesterol? LDL. That means the full form of LDL you can write there, low density lipoprotein. And triglyceride exists in which part of the body? In the plasma, not any other part. But in case of the cholesterol, 3 types I told you: LDL, glyceride and HDL. low density lipoprotein, glyceride and high density lipoprotein. High density lipoprotein can also known as the good cholesterol, and low density lipoprotein known as the bad cholesterol. So this is all about the today's session of SQ, and we learn many of the important topics from here, and hope so we will go through in this way for enriching our knowledge. That's all about today, my dear students, and hope so you will getting well. I am very glad to see the beloved student who connecting the class in time, and hope so we will meet again in the next class with the new topics. Till then, everyone, stay safe, stay sound. Allah Hafiz.